Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday Money on a Saturday. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody's doing good. Like, subscribe, ring that bell here on a Saturday morning. Listen, it's we're everywhere on a Saturday, right? Listen, Max Wagers, I say it. I'm sure Bill says it after me. We roll out the Max Wager Network. It's right noon with me, Allie Burns, Chris King, Scott and Scott, Sean Miller, Nick Tin and Lenny. We want you rolling in with us 7 days a week or 5 days a week. The weekends, it is just me. But I do throw up all the action here on all the channels. Winners and whiners, picks and parlays, winner free picks, Max Wagers. It is everywhere you want to be. And all right, I'm just checking because I'm by myself. Tim is with the family. So I was just adding the free picks to the chat here for everybody. And then we'll get into the little recap. As always, on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. All the picks will be posted there for you. And if you want to get on board, there is the text number for a nice little steal I got going on. Can't go wrong with that. 3920. I got to change the promo code though because it's a CFL. It happens. It happens. Whatever. I'm closing it out anyway. It doesn't make a difference. We're getting right to the picks. People want picks anyway. I don't mind giving out a bunch of free picks. It's what we do. Here we go. 2-1 yesterday with baseball. We'll take it. 117 and 113 plus 1370 in the chat with the free picks. And also, these are kind of mixed in with the daily free pick video and winner free picks if you watch that. That is what it is there. And we're going to roll them out. Here we go. Why did I put the dash in instead of the slash instead of the dash? See, I was thinking props where I usually do the dash instead of the slash. It happens. So here we go. Tampa Bay early. I like McClanahan. I got to rewrite that down there for the 12.5 because it was a 11.5 when we did total money and then 12 by the time we total money, total chaos yesterday. And it moved up to a 12er by Showtime there. But let's start with Tampa Bay. This is about for me. I'm betting McClanahan. We're going to go. I said this the other day. So I forgot who it was. They loved Gaussman the other day on a run line. They trounced, what was it, like a 7-0 game or whatever? And I've talked about Gaussman before. The guy is just 7-8 in his starts. I'm not loving it. I don't want to listen, Tampa Bay. I had Tampa Bay yesterday. I get it. They can't score. McClanahan, one of the best in the biz. One of the best in the biz. Give me the plus $1.25 here. Twinkies, another early game. I'm going to run line this. Sonny Gray, believe it or not. I mean, he has been absolutely dealing. Let me flip the page here back to my Sonny Gray notes. And again, a little bittersweet with Sonny. I had him on the Yanks. He didn't, pitch like he was on the A's, right? He sort of, however he was. He was decent, not great with the Yankees. What am I going to do with he is what he was with us. He went to Cincinnati. Nice little year there. But, I mean, really, the guy has a 2.17 ERA. I mean, 180 the last 7 starts. And a 240 at home. I'll grab Ron line here. And I mentioned this Twins team. We'll go back to the beginning here when we did our preview, right? I was about the White Sox, right? I mean, I love the White Sox lineup. And the pitching, I figured they'd make a move, right? You lose Rodon. Lynn was injured at the time. We love Kopech, but after that, it's kind of a little sketchy. Still now. Cleveland was a team I liked. I need a little more offense from them. And I'm reading they might go get another pitcher. Might get a little Castillo action here. All right. And then there was Minnesota. Would Gray and Bundy kind of overachieve? Well, Gray's been fabulous. Bundy's been all right. How about Archer's been more than solid for them? Ryan's taking a little step back. You expect that after a hot start. But Gray's dealing along here. I'll go run line. Lyles will give up some runs. And I like this Twinkie lineup. Buxton, anywhere else, the guy stayed healthy. I mean, he's 30 years old. I figured he gets like 25. He's hurt every year. But, man, he's on pace for what? 40 homers and 85 RBI. Whatever. So let's go run line there. Next game up here, Rockies over. Gomber and Keuchel. Are you kidding with these two cats? I mean, Keuchel's last good year, 2020, the guy had a 1.99 ERA, right? You're thinking, wow, all right, look at this. He's back. Maybe he'll change the scenery after a rough year's last season in Houston, but not so much, man. He's rolled out a 7.90 ERA this year with the Sox. They let him go. He comes in, gives up runs promptly for Arizona. I'll go over this 12.5. I mean, it was 11.5. It is 12.5 now. Gomber, 294 batting average against. Arizona can hit a little bit, and we'll talk about them in player props in a second. 6.50 ERA in a year for this cat. I'm going over. I can go over 15 runs in this game. Really. I think this game's going to be like I said 15. I was going to say something like 8-6. It's not quite 15, but I mean, I just see a lot of runs being scored here. Will someone get to 10 today? Possibly. I like it. I like a lot of runs. A lot of runs today in Colorado. Props. Had a nice prop day yesterday. Finally a little winning day there. No, we actually had a winning day the other day, but still. Profitable day in the props in the video. But we're still down a chunk, 41.70 after the 3-1 day there. Today, we're rolling back with some Yankee guys here. So Torres yesterday, we had him, canceled. It was a 170. Now he's a 135. It happens. Trevino at a 180 and a DJ at a 200. So this is a spot for the Yanks, and this is the game one here. This is the leadoff game here, obviously. I should have wrote that in there. But this is for game one here versus McCarty. I think they're going to get some runs. Obviously, you see me, I got Trevino and even Stanton leading off. I think guys are going to be on base deeper in the lineup, driving some runs. I got the Stanton homer up here for 2.25. I was thought about a little Ribby prop, but at one time, I'm like, you know what? I could see a little jack action here from Stanton, so we'll get that. Ramirez yesterday was a 160. He's a 165 today. He's got good numbers versus Cole. We said that the other day, right? A couple homers. I'll take Ramirez 165. Now, again, not a lot. A lot of games I left off. I could have – listen, can we go find a guy? We could find the Arenado or a Goldie or somebody on Milwaukee. I couldn't even get a prop on a Milwaukee player today. Then there's some matchups I just didn't really love, I don't know. I'm trying not to put out like 15 like we were. That was fine beginning and we're hitting them. Then when you start losing, going 1-9, you got to kind of scale it back. So just kind of picking my favorites here. So we'll go down to the end of the line here. I mentioned the Colorado-Arizona game. So give me some Alek Thomas, 165, and a Ryan McCann here, 130. Most of these up in the lineup guys are all even, minus money. I think we'll see runs across the lineups. So give me these two guys plus money. So there is that. And again, if you're on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, they're all posted there. If you want to give me a follow, come on in. Say hello. Let's get to the chat time here. All right. Look at this. First one in. Michael. Good morning. Good morning, Michael. How are you today? Donald Wallace. Don, how you been, my guy? I have not seen you in a bit. Hope all is well. Good to see you. You said start of the year. I didn't believe you, but I agree. The Giants stink. This is a team, and you're a Giant guy, and I'm not a – if I like a team, I kind of like them around a little bit. Some teams I just don't think they're that good. This was an overachieving bunch last year. This year, it's much of the same. I mean, now guys are kind of pitching to the old back of the baseball card, right? I mean, the bullpen's not been good. The starting pitching's been all right. And that lineup, look at that lineup. I mean, at one point, and I'm not going to knock Wilmer Flores because he made us some money, even though we're down a little bit with our player props. Comes back cleanup for this team. I don't know. I don't like. I hate. We can sit here and the guys stink and this and that, whether it be NBA or football, whatever the case may be. We sit back and make fun of guys who are terrible. I mean, how is this guy cleanup hitter? Who's been cleanup for this team? It's a rough team. It's a they got to make a deal. How about the Yanks trade you Stanton, and you give us I don't even know, just whoever give us some give us one of your top 25 prospect. I'll take a top 50 for a minute. Give me somebody in Double A. I don't care. 26-year-old Double A second baseman. You got Stanton. Put some fans in a seat. Get rid of that contract for us. Dave, how are you? Braves, Brewers, Astros, run lines. Well, Brewers, I mean, they scored 21 yesterday. How about that? So Brewers yesterday, I was like, how about the under now? It looked a little weird at 7, right? I'm like 7.5 runs, 18 runs. I mean, Brewers going to be laying $2. The Braves, again, yesterday we said, take a minus the 2.5 to get it done. I do like Molly a little bit. I want to lean to Cincy there, Dave. I want to lean to Cincy. And the Astros, yeah, I mean, I lean under. Cash and Arraez first hit yesterday, plus 600. He was the guy's batting 360, J-Rock. Dave, I blew past it fast because I saw the 600 on Arraez, and I know the guy's hitting like 358 or whatever that he's hitting. Holy goodness gracious. All right, Juan Rosario, top of the order for Cleveland. They've not been on fire, so hopefully not hits in the first inning. I mean, that is a tough one against a guy like, McGurty. I mean, who knows? I mean, I guess I'll be pulling. That's just to go against the Yankees. I mean, Judge. I mean, forget LeMahieu hitting a home run, but how about Judge can end this in a second, end your shutout and your hits. But who knows? I mean, let's be honest. You get a ground out, from Mayu, and like Judge will fly out to left, and then who's batting third? Rizzo strikes out or grounds weakly to first. I mean, at plus a dime, where's Juan Rosario batting in the lineup? Where's my roto minders? They're batting 1-2. I like it. I mean, let's do it. I can see that one happen. I mean, it's worth a shot, I guess, at that kind of price. Because you're worried about Judge just crushing it. That's the thing. Richie P hitting the like button. Thank you very much, Richie. Hit the A's last night. Come back with a first 5 money line on the road with a 144. I like Blackburn. I got the A's today. I got the A's plus 160. A's first 5 for a half, minus 110, money line game. I'm with you, Ant. And I hope you're driving to Walmart. Get those Bowmans, baby. Richie P's a card guy too, Ant. Lane, what do you say? Hopped on that Tampa Bay bet. I'm always down for Fade Gausman. The Gausman, and he won the other day here because somebody was like, "Oh, you're making fun of me for Gausman." I mean, the Gausman numbers, they are what they are in Gausman. As a team record, they're 7-8. I mean, we run in to bet a guy who's 7-8 in 15 starts. When you're laying huge money every time. All right. Big game off of Boston. 10 Ks. Huge game. I don't know. I'm just not buying it. I mean, McClanahan over outs, 17.5. I can do that. I like McClanahan a lot. Sonny Gray should get the outs versus Boston versus Baltimore. Typically doubleheaders like to extend the stars. Well, let's be honest. He's a beast. He should go 7 or 8 anyway. This guy could be on, throw 2-hitter today. Rocky's over. Can't pass up. Yeah, the Rocky game, I saw Keuchel had to go over. And Gomber was somebody I like earlier. I'm like, I kind of like Gomber. I mean, we'll go back to like April video. I'm like, Gomber's pitched decent here. Yeah, and like 2 starts, and then the wheels fall off the bus and it catches fire and like 4 kids die. It's been terrible with him. So, yeah, over Gomber. Brewers over 9. Totals 9 in the Brew Crew. After yesterday's game, what do they got? Are they going to play 4 guys today? Like, the Pirates get to put 15 people in the field? Ashby and Wilson, 9. I mean, I could just do 9. I could get the Brewers could do 9 alone again today. Pirates team total over. I sort of like Ashby, but I get it. We saw a crazy game, right? A wild game like that, you expect the Pirates to have a little fight today. So I'll go team total over. I could get behind on a little foot there, yes. Sox and Cubbies over. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. Wachowski knows this guy's going to give up a couple runs. Sox off a loss. Lineup spin in check. I'll go over with you. Stanton props in honor of pulling a Stanton starting pitching. A Stanton short print. I like it. I think I got the Stanton homer prop today. We'll see what happens. Colorado run line, mini run line, Mets over. Colorado, you're going fading. I can't. I don't love Gomber, but you want to fade Keuchel and get some plus money, right? What is that run line, Miz? Pull that run line up for me, because I don't want to keep jumping back and forth to the chat. I'm solo today. Mini run line, I got it myself. Mets over. You know what? You want to do a Met over? I can do a Met over. Low scoring game yesterday, right? You think they hit Perez? Martin Perez having a nice little year. I know last time I said that on the road, he got beat up. But Baltimore total over. I don't like that Baltimore time. That's a little suspect there. I like Sonny Gray's been pitching well. I said it. I got mini run line, but I guess I understand, because we've got mini run line, so we want them to score 6 in the first inning. So I guess we're pulling for the over. San Fran under. Oh, San Francisco, not a treat. Webb and Cease. 7.5. I could do that. Down to 7 now. Got a 7.5 last night. Toronto game 2 over tonight. Who's the game 2 for Toronto? Rasmussen and Hatch. See a 9.5 already, so that looks like it's to be on the way up. Untouchables in the house. Jojo Rabbit's in on a Saturday. Good morning to you. Tampa Bay 2-1 on the top of the first. Well, listen, don't jinx us here, Lane. We need a run. Come on. 2 on, 1 out. Here we go. Ground ball to short. 6-4-3. Wrap it up. Gassman's out of the inning. He only pitches well versus Boston. 3-0 versus Boston. They can't hit their way. They're bad. The hitting is in trouble for them, and I'm seeing they're going to go get they're going to get Montes. I don't understand. Get a bat. Bring back Nelson Cruz. How about Bell? Get Bell from the Nats. How about that? I think Contreras can go to the Astros. Castillo to the Indians. I've been saying Benedetti to the Padres. Although MLB, they just said that the Yankees are going to get Brian Reynolds and for Jason Dominguez. Texas reverse run line. Hey, Perez has been pitching great, man, so I'm not going to say no to that. I mean, the Mets, I mentioned the Mets yesterday with Bassett. I'm like, you want to go, everybody could jump on the Mets against Dotto here, run line, and they were scoring 0, 1, 2, 3, 1. I mean, not a lot of runs. Braves money line of the game over, or both. Strider or Molly. I guess you want to do over, because I like Cincinnati, Mr. Nika. Heavy money coming in on a Sox under. Really? What do we got? The wind? Heavy wind day out there? I see a 9.5, minus 105. Plus 140, Miz says, on the Texas reverse run line. Is that the Texas reverse run line there? Or is that the Colorado run line? If it's Colorado, I'll take a plus 140 Colorado run line. Sure. But for the Mets, I'd like if I'm taking Texas on a reverse run line, I'd like a little more than 140 though. Sugar Show by KTO plus 300 FanDuel. He wins 9% of the time. Sean O'Malley. Is this all right? We got a little. Is this MMA or regular boxing tonight? What do we got here, Elliot? Braves run line, Yankees run line. I mean, I guess you want to take Strider. I understand. They're the Braves. I kind of like the Reds a little bit. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to say when the Braves face the Mets next week, how about a Brave sweep? Brave sweep to spice things up a bit. Taking Dodgers run line, no square. I got the under 7.5 here. Padres offense. I had the Dodgers last night run line with the Goose. And I mentioned the Goose. You've heard me say this before, Michael. How about Cy Young? No one's going to – this guy's 10-0. Say he goes 18-0, 22-1. All right, he might not have the sexy strikeouts, but, I mean, how are you going to – the guy just wins. But, again, today, Dodgers run line. Why are we going to lay? Why are you going to lay with the Dodgers? And, run line it up. If they're going to win, you're going to win. It's not going to be a one-run affair. Twinkies under. Well, see, I got the mini run line, so I need runs. So I got, I'm not looking for a 3-0 win and be worried about sweating stuff out late. A speeding train that is Toronto. I don't know if they're a speeding train. I mean, they've won 2 straight. That's not a speeding train to me, Max. I mean, you won 3-1 yesterday. I get it. I don't know. Do you want to get in front of McClanahan? I mean, I get it. The Toronto's starting to hit. They're playing like people thought they'd play to start the year, right? They're going to win the division, give the Yankees a hard time. I don't know. If they're a speeding train, what is a guy that has a 1.77 ERA on the year? What do you call that guy? 138 the last 6. 0.77 whip. I mean, 26 hits, 39 innings, 50 strikeouts, 49 strikeouts. 148 on the road, 157 batting average. I mean, and you want to run in there with Gaussman and fade. That's crazy. I don't understand that one bit. Like Shane McClanahan's garbage. Like it's I'm trying to think of like a bad Tampa pitcher back in the Scott Kazmir. Colorado is 140 on the run line. Okay, I like it. Under Dodgers game. I'll do under Dodgers and Dodgers run line. Mr. Nika. Dodgers under and a run line play. Took the Stros last night. Quiddy better at home. Yes. I kind of like the under because what's his name? Sandoval here. He's not Pablo. He's another Patrick, P. Sandoval. Decent numbers. Look at his numbers. Not as much as just trust in Tyler Anderson as much as he's okay. Do you trust the Padre lineup to score? I mean, you're going to be shocked in this game's 3-1. Texas reverse plus 160. I'll do a 160 reverse on Texas. Why not? They're going to win. They're going to win. Oakland, Seattle over. Huh? You going over there, untouchable? I don't know, man. The A's offense is bad. Blackburn is solid. I know Kirby's, he's a young prospect for them. It's just tough betting on Oakland to hit. I mean, it's not like they're playing some juggernaut offense. Seattle's underachieved, and who's out for suspension? These guys start serving suspensions. That's the whole middle of the lineup got suspended for multiple games. Dodgers under, yes. You got an 8.5. Lucky you. I got a 7.5. Yeesh. When did you get an 8.5? Did that move to 8? Did that move to 8.5 today? Because I'm totally off on that number. Holy cow! It was a 7.5 last night. I was expecting to go to 8.5. I thought for sure maybe it would drop. New York, Cleveland over. I'd go over both games. Game 2 for sure over. I said that on Total Chaos yesterday. Houston run line, yes. Marlins game over. I can do a Marlins game over. I like Miami, so let's go over the total in Washington. The Sox. Underplay for me here with Cease. It's an underplay. What? I mean, I know somebody's going to bring up what's his name's home numbers here with Webb. Tampa first 5 plus a half even money. I like it. I like Tampa for the game, so we'll see what happens. We will see what happens here. What else is going on there, bro? That's it. 24 minutes. That's it. The comments stop. That's what happens. Yeah. All right. Hey, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Just great. Oh, that's the same one. I thought we had a new comment. Is that we'll wrap it up on a Saturday? I know people want to do stuff. I understand. Justin coming in. Braves and the Stros in a 2-teamer. I like the Stros. Braves, I'm not in love with the Braves today. Although, I like Tanner Molly. I think he's probably going to get traded. This Cincy offense, I mean, just look at this. It is a miserable bunch. I mean, this is a mess. I mean, just look at this. India, 2.25. Drury, Pham, Votto, Farmer. Jeez. I guess you got to do Braves. I mean, I like Molly. I can't. This is a tough team to back. Craig, my faves. What would be my faves today? Tampa Bay probably would have been one of my faves today. I got these. What else do I really like today? Kind of like the A's. There's not just one I tell you to unload on. I don't do that. I bet a lot of games. I grab dogs plus monies. Just grind them out. I don't just say, hey, I'm putting all my eggs on one game. No. Any thoughts on the Nats game today? I bet Miami minus 115 yesterday there, Michael. You like the Angels with Sandoval, huh? I like the under. Give me the under there. Yanks second game over. I like the over. And I want to lean a little bit on the Indians, on Cleveland there in game 2. But over for sure. That was a total chaos game last night. What was that last night? It was 8. Has it moved off the 8? In fact, the tiebreaker for me and Terry, he's got first 5 Yanks. I said I'll take Cleveland on that first 5. We'll go head-to-head there. San Diego went up from last night. 8 in my book, found an alternative 8.5. I'll punch it to 8.5 for a little extra juice. Why not? Get a little extra help. I understand. As soon as I made that Tampa bet, Jays hit a homer. We're up now. I got an uphill climb here now. Michael got San Fran under 8. Yes, minus 130. That's whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Houston under juiced up as well. What do I got on Houston here? I mean, 125. I mean, I guess that's not bad because I'm seeing 8.5 minus 125. So, I mean, you got a 9 at minus 125. Live with that. I want to take the Indians game 2. I like Cleveland game 2. Cortez has been a little pedestrian last couple of games out. USFL, I would be saying championship game under the total. Under. At home Web 1-6. Away CCRAs. Yeah. I mean, I got the under last night at a 7.5. We'll see what happens there. JoJo. Oh, my goodness. Here comes the nonsense. No one gave me a heads up here. I got to scroll down and see all this in here. White Sox money line. Sure. Texas money line. Why not? I can do those. I got to get the block out. So give me a second here. I'm seeing if this is on. Oh, it is on my winner free picks. What should I report this as? Should I report it as pornographic material or should I report it as terrorism? I love that. Promotes terrorism. Oh, my goodness. Then they'll go and break down somebody's home. Well, I'm going to stop and hit all the buttons here to report because that's just annoys me. And it hadn't been so good for a while. Maybe on Saturdays, people are sitting around on a Saturday waiting for me to come on. All right. Toronto scored. Yeah, there was a homer there. What was the total on Dodgers game last time? I'm seeing an 8 right now. It was 7.5 last night. So if you bet UFC parlay, Desanya, O'Malley, and Miller. Justin Jones. Won't be a Higgs show without a sex chat out appearing. I know. Here they come. It happens. What am I going to do? I might just take the Sox today out of spite. I've lost so much money betting the Giants this year. It's, I mean, the White Sox got some hitters, right? Cease has been decent. You're getting $1.25, $1.20. Take a shot. Sandoval, he over 2.5 runs for plus 105. I don't like that. I mean, it's plus 105. He's been pretty solid, J-Rock. Is Yordi playing? Texas Mets under, yes. Being catfish is terror on the mind. Oh, man. All right, so Tampa Bay down early because we got somebody, I'm not going to mention any names here, come in and say they're going to live bet Tampa, and then we give up a home run. You know who you are. Twins run line with Sonny Gray. Rockies over so far. Not so far. That's what we have here in the video for those of you just popping in here on a Saturday afternoon. But I think we're going to roll out. I mean, that's about it. People are probably busy. It's nice. It's summer. People are traveling. They want to watch this. Although, listen, I'll be starting up some college and NFL previews in a couple of weeks. Right? So August is right around the corner. Right around the corner. But listen, everybody have a good day. Good luck today. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Same time, same channels. I'll be everywhere. Picks and parlays, winners and whiners, winner free picks, max wagers. Everything on a Saturday, Sunday. And we have one last comment. I'm going to come in and hit the comment button. Mr. Nika saying, always nice, Mr. Nika. Goodbye. What's for lunch today, Mr. Nika? You haven't mentioned lunch in months. Are you eating? Are you okay? Michael, you have a good one as well. We're out of here.